Yeah, when I was in med school, I think about a month, and my sister called me and told me she had breast cancer.
Mm.
And of course, I'm now the doctor, even though I'd been in school for like 4 weeks, and just to sort it out. And fortunately, that day the lecture was being given by an oncologist. And afterwards, I asked him, I'm like, hey, my sister called me and said she has breast cancer, and she was in a different city. And he had a colleague there. He said, hey, that's not a problem. I'll call my, colleague and I'll set up an appointment with her. And I flew down and went to that appointment with her. And ultimately, uh, she went through mastectomies, reconstruction, chemotherapy, suffered some cardiac problems from chemotherapy, and lived overall a relatively long period of time. And she recently passed away of a recurrence in the new year.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
And I it's one of those things where you talk about trauma a lot, and I had always kind of put that in the back. And people asked me why I went into surgery and why I did so much oncology reconstruction, because that was my career basically. And it was mostly about cancer reconstruction for women with breast cancer.
Mm.
And, I never likened it to that as the sentinel event of why I did all that work and why I was so passionate about that work. But of course, when you think about it, that's a driving force of why I did all that for so many years.